Hi, everybody. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're here. I'm Shari from the Southfield Public Library, and it's story time. Yay! I'm so happy to be with you. And a special thank you to Kelly Ireland-Rambert and Michelle Bernard, another Storytime librarian that I know you will probably all know. They helped me get it together when I was getting a little crazy and getting a little frantic. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Kelly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're all about colors. Let me see if I can find my banner. Here it is. Oh, let me get smaller. I got bigger on myself. Oh, now I'm getting too big. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Thanks for bearing with me. And let me put this up. That is where you can register for summer reading. Please do so. We want you to sign up, southfield.readsquare.com. You can earn badges, do all kinds of fun activities. There's great reading lists there. So please check it out. If you haven't signed up, please do so. You'll notice I have my mask on. I hope that when you're out and about, you're wearing your mask. Every time you see me on camera, I'll be in my mask because it's so important that we keep each other safe, right? So I'm going to take that down so you can all see me because I'm going to be drawing in a minute. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not the best artist, but I think we're going to do okay. I told you last week that all my stories were going to be from different cultures. And today's culture started right here in Michigan. It's a Michigan tribe, a Native American tribe called the Ojibwa. And they are way up. Oh, I can show you on my shirt. They're way up here, kind of near Ottawa. They're in Ottawa as well as Upper Michigan. And this is a story about a hero that is in a lot of Native American folklore, but particularly Ojibwa. And this is a creation story, boys and girls and grown-ups. And what that means is that it's a folk tale that's been handed down to explain something in our lives. And this one, because today we're talking all about colors, is a rainbow creation myth. It's how rainbows came to be. And the main character is featured in many Ojibwa and really a lot of different Native American tribes of folk tales. And his name, and I looked it up so I would say it right, is Nanabozho. And Nanabozho is a bit of a trickster. He likes to play tricks and he's got a lot of magical abilities. And Nanabozho lives in a house, just like all of you, right? You live in some type of place. And like I said, not a great artist, but make a couple windows and a door. Nanabozho lived in a house. And of course, being a special magical being, he could live anywhere he wanted. And he lived by a waterfall. He also had a lot of flowers. He had a lot of flowers by his house, all different kinds. Daisies and daffodils and tulips. Like I said, not the best artist, but you get the idea. But the problem is, all of his flowers were just white. They were just white. Well, you really can't see them, can you? Oh, that's better. All right. They were just white flowers. And Nanabozho decided, I need to put some color in my flowers. I need red, and I need orange, and I need bright violet, and of course, yellow and blue. What's your favorite color? You can tell me in the comments, and I can look later, because I can't really look at comments right now. I'm doing story time, but I would love to see your comments later. So please feel free to comment. So Nanabozho took his paint pots, and I'm using markers because I didn't want to get so messy and use paint. So he took his pots of paint, his violet paint pot, his red paint pot, his orange paint pot, his yellow paint pot, and his blue paint pot, and he put them down beside him to begin work. And he made the daffodils yellow, and he made some of the violets, violet, of course, purple, and he splashed color everywhere on his flowers, and he's painting away. But as he's painting, who should come flying by but two little bluebirds? Two little bluebirds. I can make them a little brighter so you can see them a little better. Two little bluebirds flying around. And the bluebirds were being very silly. They were going up and down and buzzing all over and chasing each other around. And Nanabozho was trying to paint his flowers and make them beautiful colors. And he had just painted a flower red when one of the bluebirds dive bombed right down and got into one of his paint cans. And then the other bluebird dived down and got into his purple paint. So one had some red and one had some purple on their wings, and they kept diving and diving and diving into his paints and splashing paint around and getting paint all over their feathers and making a big mess. And let's make a big mess, shall we? I'm going to do it right now with some markers. There we go, making a big mess. Well, that's almost not colorful enough, is it? We need to add red and purple, right? So they were making a huge, huge mess. And Nanabozho looked up and he said, "Stop, stop, stop. You need to stop. You're making a huge mess." And so the birds decided, okay, we'll stop. We'll calm down. And they just started chasing each other back and forth. And one bird left a red streak right by the waterfall as he raced this way. And then the other little bluebird left a purple streak chasing that way. And it went on with blue. And then what color am I holding here? Yellow. And orange. And all of a sudden there was arcs of yellow and orange and blue and purple and red. And because there was a bright yellow sun, brother's sun was beaming down. And when light hits water like a waterfall, it does something called refract, right? And it makes it extra bright and shiny. And there was a beautiful rainbow in the sky. Nanabozho looked up and he saw the beautiful rainbow. And he was so moved. He says, "I want this rainbow in front of my house all the time." And so from this day to that, the waterfall by Nanabozho's house has a beautiful bright rainbow. And from this day to that, on rainy days like this, sometimes when the sun comes up, you'll see a rainbow, just like this one. I'm going to show you how to do a rainbow craft just like this in a minute. So I'm going to bring my supplies over here. So let's make our rainbow. You just need a half of a paper plate and have a grown-up help you punch holes at the top. Then you're going to put a ribbon in, or a ribbon. It can be a ribbon. It can be a piece of string, like kite string. It could be a little piece of fishing line if you have that around. But make a nice little knot so it doesn't fall out. I'll make another knot here. All right, almost done. Okay. Now, because I was having problems earlier, I forgot my tape. But as you can see in my sample, I just took some crepe paper. You could use tissue paper. You could even color Kleenex and cut it into strips and tape it onto the back of your rainbow. So that's what I would do if I had my tape. But now I'm going to do some coloring. First, I'm going to do, what color is this, boys and girls? Can you see? It's red. So I'm going to do red here. So there's my red. I know you can't see my hands at the minute, it's what I'm coloring, but I'll show you. Here's my orange. Here's my yellow. I'm doing them in a little bit different order. You don't have to do them in any special order. You can do them whatever order you like. And you don't even have to use these colors, boys and girls. Yes, they're the color you usually see in a rainbow, but we're all about imagine your story, right? Like it says right up here. That's our theme. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine your story. Imagine your rainbow any way you want it to be. And then you have your rainbow. And you would have little strips hanging from it. If I had my tape here. So it would end up just like this. And you can hang it in a special place in your house. And rainbows are a special symbol right now, aren't they? Since the pandemic began, I know my neighbor had a rainbow on her window. And it's a sign of we're all in this together, just like all the colors of the rainbow work together. We're all in this together too. So kind of neat. What other colors can you think of besides the ones we talked about today? My favorite color is pink. I love pink. It's my favorite color since I was a young girl. And I gave my mom a red shirt and a white shirt. And she put them in the washing machine because she was in a rush. And guess what she came up with? Pink. And that was back in 7th grade. And it's been my favorite color ever since. So now we're going to do a nursery rhyme about a little boy whose favorite color is, ooh, let me move it over this way. Little boy blue. And you know that I always say everything twice because it's so good for our memories. So I bet you all know this one, don't you? Let me see if I can try something here. Can I get this to, let me turn my laptop around. Oh, there we go. Oh, except now we've got the big bright light. Maybe not. Okay. I'll just stick to holding it. We'll work on that for next time. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack, fast asleep. Will you wake him? No, not I. For if I do, he's sure to cry. Are you ready for a second time? Little boy blue, come blow your horn. And grown-ups, remember, whenever you're reading to your little people, pointing is great. It's really, really good for the tracking of their young eyes. So pointing, always good. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where's the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack, fast asleep. Will you wake him? No, not I. For if I do, he's sure to cry. Boys and girls and grown-ups, all my Storytime friends out there, whether you're watching me now or you're watching me on the recording, I want to thank you for being with me today. And I want to remind you again to sign up for summer reading. And I wanted to make a banner, but I didn't have time because of my technical difficulties. But I happened to write it down because I was going to put it on a banner. If you would like to say hi to any of the librarians here, any of us youth librarians, whether it's Miss Charlie, Miss Ashley, Miss Michelle, or myself, Miss Shari, or you want to write us all, you can do that at youth@southfieldlibrary.org. Send us an email. We would love to hear from you. Tell us hello. Tell us what your favorite color is. Tell us what books you've been reading. Tell us the things you've been doing this summer. What are the games that you're playing in your yard? Did you get a pool? I have a blow-up pool at home. Did you get a blow-up pool? We would love to know. We miss you so much, and we hope that you're taking advantage of our curbside service 5 days a week. You can call us or you can go online. Go to www.southfieldlibrary.org, and you can order up to 5 books per library card and come pick them up curbside. We want to see you. Just because our doors are closed, our services are open with curbside and, of course, online, where you can even check out electronic books and e-audio books. Boys and girls, we really hope to see you. And also, don't forget to sign up for summer reading if you haven't at southfield.readsquare.com. This is Shari, and I want to thank you so much. And I'm getting the hang of this technical stuff. Sometimes it's challenging, but I'm having a lot of fun learning. And again, thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next Thursday for another story time. And this coming Monday, I'll be doing my Get Your Imagination Cooking. We're working on dinner this time. And one more thing before I go. Imagine your menagerie. Create a creature from things you have in your home. Every week, Miss Ashley gives you a new challenge. See what it is this week by checking our Southfield Facebook page. And that is it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.